Aligning text towards the center from 4 table cells is amazing and impressive to do. In this video, we will teach you how to do that. Text align is for aligning the text horizontally, left, center, or right. Vertical align is for aligning the text vertically, top, middle, or bottom. Margin top refers to the margin between the table and the top of the web page. It is measured in pixels. If you are new to this channel, just hit the subscribe button for free. First, we should draw a 2x2 table on a web page. Next, we will fill up the table cells with text. H1 here refers to the title, while P refers to the paragraphs. We will assign a unique background and text color for each table cell. We will assign a text shadow color that is black, 1 pixel wide, 1 pixel tall also, so that there will be a distinction between the background and the text because of the shadow. We will converge the text at the center. As you can see here, the TR and TD have been aligned horizontally or vertically. More specifically, the nth child refers to a particular row or column. When you count from the top left, you use odd numbers. First, 1 to infinity. The same will work for the column, so as the row. The vertical alignment can be top, middle, or bottom. Meanwhile, the horizontal alignment can be left, center, or right. The padding should be 9 pixels so that there is some margin in between the quadrant text. We will set a square block for each table cell so that the 4 quadrants will look like a Microsoft window. Height and width should be set to 100 and 50% respectively. We will align the table at the center by assigning the left and right margins to automatic. We will now preview the web page. As you can see here, all the text are at the center, in the midst of the 4 quadrants. The top left quadrant has its text being oriented to the bottom right. The top right quadrant text is being oriented towards the lower left. The bottom left quadrant is oriented towards the top right of its text. And lastly, but not the least, the bottom right quadrant has been assigned of its text in alignment towards the top left. I hope you find this video interesting. We will now demonstrate another example that is much simpler to do. Believe it or not, it's possible to draw a 1x1 table on a web page. 1 row and 1 column. Therefore 1 table cell, because 1 times 1 equals 1. In the same manner, we will fill up the lone table cell with text. H1 to H6 for title and P for the paragraphs. We will now set the background and text color of the lone table cell using CSS. It can be done with CSS this time because the HTML is for individual color assignments for each of those 4 table cells in the previous tutorial. We will assign the same text shadow color. It's black again. We will converge the text at the center. That is, the vertical alignment should be in the middle, while the horizontal one should be at the center. We will set a square block for each table cell. In fact, there's only one table cell in this example. The height and width should be 50 and 25% respectively. Then we should not forget to align the table at the center, so that this content will be emphasized in the web page. We will assign the top margin to 250 pixels. We will now preview the web page. As you can see, the one and only table cell is right in the middle of a white web page. This example is much simpler than the previous one, because you will only be working with one table cell instead of 4. I hope you find this video informative to watch, as I discussed to you how to use CSS for alignment, vertical and horizontal.